Good morning, everyone. We are about to convene, as soon as I can find my place, the RDA. Okay, the Redevelopment Agency meeting of September 4th, 2019, my goodness, get it together, is called to order. This meeting has been properly noticed and posted in compliance with the open meeting law. These proceedings are being video recorded as well as presented live on KCLV Cable Channel 2 and the closed caption for hearing impaired viewers. Please note customers of CenturyLink and Cox Communications may view this program in high definition channel 1002 and in standard definition on channel 2. You may also watch this meeting live on Apple TV, Roku, Amazon Fire TV on the Go Vegas app. The Redevelopment Agency meeting, as well as all other KCLV program, may be viewed at the internet at www.kclv.tv/live. The proceedings will be rebroadcast on KCLV Channel 2, the web of the Wednesday of the meeting at 8 p.m., also Friday 4 a.m., Saturday at 7 p.m., Sunday 7 a.m., and the following Monday at 5 p.m. This building is protected by state-of-the-art fire detection and suppression sprinkler systems. If alarms should activate during today's meeting, please evacuate using the exits at the back of the chambers. Go out to the mezzanine, proceed out the double doors to the terrace, and go down the back staircase. For anyone who has difficulty with stairs, please check with a marshal or fire official for assistance. Once outside, assemble on the northeast corner across the street from City Hall at Lewis and First Streets. Employees wearing safety vests or city marshals will inform you when it's safe to re-enter the building. For public comment related to the items on the agenda, citizen participation and public hearing items, we have available a speaker card which you may complete and submit to our city clerk up front. Cards are available online in the clerk's office at the rear of these chambers. If you do not submit a card, it does not prevent you from speaking under public comment, citizen participation, or specified public hearing items. If anyone is present today who has need for hearing impaired equipment, please see our city clerk staff. And please note, if you parked in the parking garage across the street, a new flash parking self-validation machine is located in the foyer between council chambers and security desks you walk through to enter these chambers. You must have your ticket with you to use the machine. If you do not have your ticket, please seek security personnel when exiting for a validation coupon. We will move on to agenda item 3. Public comment during this portion of the agenda must be limited to matters on the agenda for action. The amount of time any single speaker is allowed may be limited. All comments made will be cross-referenced to those specific items. If anyone submitted a speaker card who wishes to speak under this portion of the agenda, please come to the podium, state your name for the record. We will set the time at 1 minute. We will now move on to agenda item number 4 for possible action to approve the final minutes by reference to the regular Redevelopment Agency meeting of August 7th, 2019. Mayor Pro Tem, good morning, and may I have a motion to approve those minutes?
Good morning, Madam Mayor. I move to approve the minutes of the August 7th, 2019 Redevelopment Agency meeting.
Thank you. There's a motion. Please vote and please post. Hello. I don't see anything. It says waiting. Yes, how about an oral vote, please? Everyone signify by an aye.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. We're all aye, and Councilman Anthony has been excused from today's meeting. And that motion carries. We'll move on to agenda item 5. RA 10-2019, discussion for possible action regarding a resolution finding the project proposed by owner participation agreement OPA between the City of Las Vegas Redevelopment Agency RDA and 201 Fremont LLC owner and OPA participant to renovate Safari Motel located at 2001 Fremont Street into 21 units of multifamily housing to be in compliance with and in furtherance of the goals and objectives of the redevelopment plan, and authorizing the execution of the OPA by the RDA, $95,000 Redevelopment Agency Fund, Redevelopment Area 3, and Councilwoman Diaz Ward And this item's related to council item 27R-40-2019. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Mayor Goodman, members of City Council and Redevelopment Agency Board of Directors. Bill Arndt, Director, Economic and Urban Development. This item before you is an owner participation agreement to help a motel that is in disrepair come back to life as new apartment units in downtown. And this area is really seeing a resurgence of activity. And this program and these funds are really important to help fix up the exterior of properties in the area so that property owners throughout that area can reinvest in their properties. The property is owned by, I don't know if the battery is not working here. There we go. The property is owned by Mary Machadi, and Bobby Kaleli, her nephew, is also involved with the project, Las Vegas Apartments. With us today, representing the owner, is Jim White, who'll represent the owner. And having trouble with the clickers, so if I could just get next. The property is at 2001 Fremont Street. It's converting the historic Safari Motel into 21 units of market rate residential apartments. The owner is investing $440,512 into new plumbing, bathroom fixtures and vanities, new kitchen cabinets, sinks, faucets, upgrading the electrical, doing new flooring and baseboards, new paint on the interior and the exterior, upgrading the HVAC, new roof, removing asbestos, and doing mold remediation. And therefore, the redevelopment agency is proposing to invest $95,000 into this property. One of the conditions of our investment is the restoration of the historic neon sign, and the owner is working with the Centennial Commission on that and intends to either restore it in place or donate it to the city for the Neon Museum. And so with that, I'd like to turn it over to Jim White, and if I could get some assistance in the back to advance the slides here. Thank you. Jim?
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you,
Arndt.
Bill.
Good morning and welcome.
Good morning, Mayor, City Council. Thank you for having me here on behalf of Bobby Kay. We started our vintage outlook on life. He hired me because I'm vintage, and he's a young fella, and he has an eye for taking Ward 3 as the place to be.
And if you repeat your name just for our clerk, please.
Jim White. And now this is our 7th property with the city, keeping with the vision and creating safe and low income as best possible for people to get started, to start their new jobs. I've been pounding away at our Veterans Committee at UNLV. Students need a place to live. It's been between CSN and UNLV. Contractors coming in, they need a place. So I think we're meeting the needs of the city from a couple of years ago by offering these apartments. So again, I want to thank you all for working with us in partnership.
Thank you. Could you share with us the timeline if, in fact,
construction?
this passes today?
We're looking anywhere from 6 to 10 months on the construction side. I was just in San Diego and Port of Los Angeles. Sadly, our trade development projects are keeping a lot of, we need to bring the stoves and refrigerators and what have you and containers. So we're working through that. I don't foresee any problems there. If we have to buy locally, we will.
Well, I'm sure that's one of the purposes of it, but it's really created in Long Beach, Los Angeles, San Diego, I'm sure up in the ports of San Francisco and along the West Coast. All of that material coming in from the Far East is sort of stockpiling. So certainly understand that. Any questions, comments from council? Please, Mayor Pro Tem.
Madam Mayor, do we have any photos of what it will look like once complete?
Thank you, Mayor, through you to Mayor Pro Tem. Mayor Pro Tem, thank you. We do have some photos. I'm having difficulty with the clicker, so Jeff, if you could advance it manually. This is what the property looks like in the current condition. So you see there the old vintage sign, you see the interior of the building, and then it's actually 2 buildings. It's really been known as a crime hotspot, and talking to our public safety and friends at Metro. And next slide, Jeff. You can see here what the interiors will look like after a new modern clean finish. new interiors, lighting, stucco repair and paint, windows, doors, and roof. Next slide. So that shows what the interior, I don't know, Jim, if we have any shots of what the exterior will look like.
I have, I can copy and give to you if you like.
We could actually put it on the overhead.
Wonderful. I will, Bobby doesn't know this yet, but I'm a big sponsor of police athletic leagues.
Oh, wonderful.
And I really want to build a pitcher's mount there to take our kids and specialize just in pitching, not in batting. We got windows there, but in pitching. So I haven't quite told Bobby how I'm going to do it yet, but it's in the plan. So I think building what we do, like we did at Art District, was it's a community center in a way for the neighborhood, and how to get our youth engaged. Baseball has always been a favorite for me, and our police athletic league here in town is awesome. Can you see? Oh, there it is. Okay. So the swimming pool is there, the outside. Here's the room, that a finished project, much like we've done in the past with the renovations. Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
The interior courtyard, Mr. White, is that going to be for parking per unit, or is that going to be a grassy knoll area? What's
Good
planned?
question. That's a good question. I see parking as being a necessity. I think the final word will come from the contractor.
Okay.
Best recommendation.
Well, or planning and fire,
Yeah.
everything on public safety. So just curious what you're doing. And at this point, you are going to keep the sign and fix it?
Yes. In
And it
fact,
will
I
be
think
called Safari Apartments, or what will?
there'll be apartments, including what they don't have now are stoves, kitchenette. So we'll be putting in new electricity and coded, and people can comfortably live in a studio.
Wonderful. Sorely needed, and we certainly had a lot of headaches with the property over the past years. So it's wonderful. I know your neighbors down there really are enthusiastic about your getting this moving, getting it done, because it affects the entire area around the safari. So we just wish you the best. And anything more on this, Mr. Arndt?
Staff recommends approval. Be glad to answer any other questions.
Councilwoman, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. And so with that, I move to approve item number 5 on the RDA agenda.
Wonderful. There's a motion. It says failed on there now. So we'll do it orally in order not to waste time. Can I have a motion to approve, please, led by the motion of Councilwoman Diaz? All in favor, say aye, please.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? No. Carries unanimously. Thank you. Good luck to you.
Mayor, Council, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I wanted to play a new TV ad. Sadly, my technical skills didn't bring it, but what we're trying to do is folks that have had bad credit in the past, we're instituting a new program on that. I'd like to meet with you and kind of kick it around. I think it's an awesome idea. I think we can help. So, again, it's about neighborhood and community.
That sounds great.
Wonderful. Good luck. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you.
Arndt.
Thank you, everyone.
Okay, agenda item 6, citizen participation. Public comment during this portion of the agenda must be limited to matters within the jurisdiction of the redevelopment agency. No subject may be acted upon by the redevelopment agency unless that subject is on the agenda and scheduled for action. If you wish to be heard, please come to the podium, give your name for the record. The amount of discussion, any single subject, as well as the amount of time any single speaker is allowed may be limited. Is there anyone who wishes to speak under this portion of the agenda? Hearing none, this redevelopment agency is adjourned. We will start city council in 16 minutes. It's 8:45, so we are adjourned temporarily. Thank you.